So for home version, we're just going to use regular glass, fill it up halfway with ice. Of course, not using any bar tools, so pour 2 ounces of Aperol, 1 part of soda water, and 3 parts of Prosecco, so it's easy to remember. 3, 2, and 1. As a garnish, we will need fresh orange, so just cut a wheel and then cut it in half and put it inside a drink. And that's your home version of Aperol Spritz. And it tastes just like Aperol Spritz. For our pro version, we're going to make some adjustments. We'll serve it in a chilled wine glass where actually it's supposed to be served, and then using beautiful clear ice. So now we'll pour 2 ounces of Aperol, 3 parts of Prosecco, yep, and 1 part of soda. Lightly stir it with a bar spoon, so I'm just gonna do it 1 time. And now instead of orange slice, let's make orange zest. Let's make it pretty with the zigzag scissors and pin it on your glass rim. Okay, and for our third version, I wanted to do something completely different and unique. And instead of using regular ice, I decided to mix elderflower tonic with Aperol and freeze it. But I also used, as an experiment, different amount of Aperol and different amount of tonic just to see how it affects color and taste. For this one I used prettiest wine glass, and of course it's chilled. So now I place my pre-made cubes inside, so I used 2. And since cubes already have Aperol in them, now I'm just gonna pour 1.5 ounces. Oh, and sorry for this mess. Wish I could use higher quality Prosecco for this one, but you know, I'm not leaving the house, so still 3 parts of regular Prosecco. Well, at least I'm using highest quality soda water, so let's pour 1 ounce. Gently stir it with a bar spoon. And as a garnish this time I used dry orange. And it actually turned out to be a really cool twist on Aperol Spritz. It's delicious and it's pretty, so I really hope you guys will try it.